Alright. Alright guys, so today we are going to be learning the parts of the boat. So we're going to start off with a little brainstorming session, and we're just going to see how all the parts of the boat you guys know, alright? We want to see how much you know. Then we are going to move to a little discussion where I'll teach any of the parts of the boat that you guys didn't already know. We'll talk about what they do and why they're important. Then finally, to test your knowledge, we are going to play a little game. And the prize will be a chocolate bar from tomorrow morning's cafe. So, let's start off with our brainstorming session. Alright, let's just go. Evan, give me a part of the boat that you know.
The sail.
The sail. Which sail?
The main sail.
The main sail. This man knows. Main sail on the brainstorm sheet. How about you, Andrew?
Keel.
The keel. Well, the boat we're using doesn't have a keel.
The dragon board.
Ooh.
It's actually a centerboard.
Ooh.
But on other boats, there is either a dagger board or a keel that serves the same purpose. Let's write that down. Keel. Let's go back to you,
The
Evan.
rudder/tiller.
Rudder. Here, we'll just go rudder and tiller. Got that down. Feel free to look at this diagram of the 420 I have on the table. See if you can just name me the parts you know.
The
Andrew?
mast.
The mast. The mast. Evan, back to you.
The spinnaker.
The spinnaker.
Ooh.
Alright, the spinnaker. We're actually not going to get into this because we're teaching at can sail 1 and 2 level. You'll probably learn it if you go farther in sailing at like a can sail 3 and 4 level. Just going to give that a little star. So we're not going to really touch on that today because you're not going to have a spinnaker on any of the boats you're sailing. Alright, Andrew, back to you.
Rigging.
Name something specific, like it's just general part
A
of the rig.
pulley.
A pulley. Well, in sailing you're
main.
A block.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Nice blocks, which are just fancy sailing terminology for pulleys. Getting a pretty sizable list going here, boys.
The jib.
The jib.
The jib.
That's right. This little sail right here.
Oh, I thought that was the spinnaker.
No, this is the spinnaker. You can't really see it. It's not really outlined well.
Right.
Let's go back to you, Andrew. Can you...
The seats.
The seats. Well, this boat doesn't actually have seats, but you sit on the side of the boat, and you guys know what the side of the boat is called?
The hull.
That's actually this entire part, which, right, so that's the hull, and the sides of the boat are the gunnels. And so those on the 420, they're big and round, and so you're just gonna sit there. There's no actual dedicated seat, so you move back and forth in the boat depending on balance.
Very nice.
The main sheet.
Main sheet, beauty, main sheet. That is this little rope here. It controls the main sail. You, Andrew.
The stern.
The stern. Yes, that is the back of the boat. The rear end, that's the stern. Evan, back to you.
The bow.
The bow, the front end of the boat, the opposite of the stern. Perfect. Back to you, Andrew.
The prow.
What is that? Is
That's the start of a boat. The front of a
really?
boat.
Actually?
I think it's the front of like a pirate ship or something.
Alright, well, we're not saying. Really? Okay, sweet. I'm just got a question mark to that one.
Alright.
That's not really an important part of a 420, but if you do get into pirating, plundering, and such, that's probably something you're gonna need.
Yeah.
The plank.
The plank, again, that's more of a pirating and plundering kind of deal, not really a 420. Can we come up with any more?
Is there a...
Does that rope start with an F?
No,
This one
I'm-
going
Yeah.
starts with
drawing
a
a
V.
blank.
A V. The vein, oh my goodness.
The vein.
Vane.
Actually, you got it
The
right.
boom vein.
The boom vein.
Dang.
And you said another word other than bang in there that hasn't
Boom.
been. The boom. Perfect. The boom. The boom is this long thing.
Thing that smacks
connecting.
you.
Yeah. So, speaking of it smacking, you will want to keep your head down.
Yeah.
So we got this sizable list.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's go into our quick little discussion. We got a lot of parts of the sailboat here. Alright, oh, wrong way. Starting this way. Alright, so we already went over it here. I'm just gonna get you guys to name it again. What is this circled part here?
The keel.
This is this
No,
big
that
circle.
looks like
The hull.
The hull. That's it. And so, can you tell me what the hull is for?
floating.
Exactly. It's just the center of the boat. It's the main part. Sweet.
The gunnel.
Yes, this is the gunnel. It's
Gunnel.
where you sit. It's the side of the boat. It's a part of the hull.
Very nice.
Sweet.
Mm.
What is this side of the boat? To be specific,
Starboard.
I'm circling the left side of the boat.
The opposite of
Port.
starboard. Port.
Port. And a cool trick to remember that is port has 4 letters and left has 4
Very
letters.
nice.
Port and starboard.
That makes sense.
And I think you guys already know what's going to happen here.
That
Right
was
side of the boat
starboard.
circle. Starboard,
Mhm.
that's right. Very important you know your ports from your starboards, because if you tell your crew to go to the port side of the boat, he goes to the starboard, it's going to be all wacky. Sweet. We've already been over this in the brainstorming. Back of the boat, that's what
Stern.
circles, that's what's circled here. The stern. Beauty. Front of the boat.
The bow.
The bow. The bow.
Yeah.
Alright, now, what are these little doohickeys called?
Blocks.
No.
No, they hold
Cams.
ropes in place. That's actually a type of these.
Mm.
I'll give you guys a little hint. That word is used for the type of shoe you wear in soccer and football.
Cleats.
Cleats.
All
A
cleats.
cleat. These are all
Nice.
different types of cleats. These are the 3 main types. This one right here, you're going to be tying your halyards to. We'll get to what those are later. And then this one here is probably going to be holding some of your sheets. It's usually better not to cleat your sheets. That's a whole different discussion. So anyways, all these things that are holding your ropes in place are cleats. These are very important because there are a lot of lines on the sailboat and you can't hold all of them at once, especially stuff like the halyards. You have to offload it to the cleats. Now,
Shackles.
shackles. That's what these are. Shackles. Beauty. Can you tell me what we're going to use a shackle for?
Attaching things to other things.
That is true. You're going to use it to attach the jib halyard, which we'll talk about later, to the jib sometimes.
Yeah.
And the forestay, again, we'll talk about that later, to the bow of the boat.
Nice.
And what's this? The
That's a
block, also known as a pulley. And hey, look right here. We got a shackle. So a lot of the blocks on your boat are going to be attached to the boat
I've
via
got a block
shackles.
and a couple shackles in my truck right now.
Oh, sweet. Nice. All right.
That's the boom.
Now, yeah, you're right. That's
Boom
horizontal spar. A spar is just a word for those long metal poles on the boat.
Nice.
The vertical spar, this
A mast.
big one,
It's
mast.
the main mast.
The mast. We just call it the mast on a 420. I mean, if you
It's
were,
the only
yeah,
mast.
yeah. If there were more than one mast, you need further stuff. These are things that you must know.
Oh.
All right.
Very nice.
What's this big sail
The
here?
main
The main sail. Does anybody tell me what the main sail does?
It catches the wind and propels you.
It's
Beauty.
the propulsion.
Beauty. What's this small sail
The
called?
jib.
The jib. Can you
jib
tell me what the
sail.
jib does?
Same thing, but on a smaller scale.
Exactly. It also has some cool aerodynamic effects, but that's not really part of the discussion today. We can talk about that later. Now I've circled, this is not the stern, this is actually the small piece of fiberglass that rises up on your stern on the back of the boat to keep water out of the back.
Oh.
What's it start with?
T.
The tiller.
We'll get to that later.
I don't remember it.
It's the transom.
Oh, the
And
trans-
so it's just this big, almost like little wall of wall that holds out the water. Really important from keeping your boat from getting wet, especially the 420, because the design of 420 means if there wasn't a transom, it'd fill. Here we
The
have
centerboard.
Beauty Centerboard.
Nice.
Keeps you from slipping in the water.
Similar to a keel. Very
Yeah.
nice.
That looks like your main sheet.
Main sheet.
Main
Use it to
sheet,
pull
yeah.
in your main sail. Here,
Your
The
vang.
boom.
boom vang.
Boom
It
vang.
keeps your boom from flying upwards. Here,
Is that the jib sheet?
jib sheet, yeah, it's what you use to control your jib. You actually have two, one on port, one on starboard. What's this little thing? It's the rope to the side of the mast, or it's a metal wire actually.
Oh,
The guy wire.
no. Let's start with.
S, like a SH.
I forget it.
Shroud. It what keeps your mast from tipping one way or the other. Oh,
That's
so right here I've drawn in red
Yes.
a little line running from the cockpit up around. There's a little block up at the top of the mast. I didn't really show that. It's attached to the top of the mainsail. You guys know what that line is called?
It's what you used to hoist the mainsail.
It is. It's the halyard.
The
And so-
halyard.
or the main halyard, since there's multiple halyards. And like Evan says, you use it to hoist the mainsail. You'll tie it off on one of the tops. We're gonna start at this little red line here.
Ooh.
It goes up from the cockpit around a block to the top of the jib.
Jib
Yeah.
sheet.
Jib sheet. Line.
Jib
Halyard.
halyard. Jib halyard.
Jib halyard.
Beauty. Jib halyard keeps your jib up, keeps the mast forward. What's this thing called at the back? It steers your
Rudder.
boat.
Tiller.
Rudder.
Rudder.
And like I said, it steers your boat. Really important because pretty hard to sail a boat if you can't know where you're going.
True
And then
that.
actually, just gonna start with this one. It's a little stick
That's
attached to the
your
back of the rudder. Yeah, it's the tiller. This here, it's hard to see in this diagram, but it's attached to the tiller right here at this
That's your
joint.
tiller extension.
Tiller extension. So you're gonna be holding your tiller extension, which will push the tiller, which will move the rudder. Now it's this part at the top of the rudder.
The tiller extension. The
That-
tiller
that's
holder.
That's the rudder.
It's part of the rudder. It's the rudder head. And it's really important because it keeps your rudder swiveling nice on the boat, attaches it to the boat, and
Yeah.
also attaches your rudder to the tiller. In this picture, it's one single assembly with the tiller, but often it's different. And finally, the main part of the rudder, the big water pusher.
Your rudder foot.
Rudder blade.
Blade.
Rudder blade.
The blade. Alright. Sweet, now we are going to play a game. So I'm going to start a little score sheet. Evan and
Cornelius.
Andrew. Your name is Andrew. I'm not gonna call you Cornelius. Now I'm just gonna give it a little shuffle.
You can also pull them out from in the middle of the.
Yeah, true. Oh yeah, you're smart.
Yeah.
This man knows. Okay,
Crazy.
so
Ukraine.
yeah. Sweet. I'm gonna pull it apart. I want you to slam the, or actually, yeah, just hit the
Can we
table.
just yell it out? And whoever it is first.
Actually, yeah, yell it out. That's
Yeah.
that's a good idea. Thank you for that, Evan. Yell it out. If you yell out a wrong answer, you're not allowed to yell out another one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna hold it up, and I'm just gonna start explaining it. I'm gonna start talking about what it does. I'm just gonna keep giving hints until someone gets it.
Okay.
And if both you guys yell out a wrong answer, it restarts and you can guess again. Sweet. Alright, let's play this game. We have this little thing at the back.
The
of
transom.
boat. Transom. One for Evan.
Rudder.
That's your tiller extension.
Tiller extension. Another one for Evan. He is Evan.
You're showing the name first.
Alright, here. I'm sorry. Alright.
That's your
Mainsail.
I'm gonna give that to
I
Andrew.
started saying the word
Yeah.
first.
Right. That's your jib.
Jib.
That one's to Evan. beauty jib.
Gunnel.
Main halyard.
It's the big spar that goes
Mast.
Mast.
Oh.
That goes to Andrew. I'm sorry, it's a little hard to see. The lines that I drew in are in
We're
red,
red.
and circles are blue. Do you see objection? Okay.
That's your main halyard.
Main halyard. Another point for Evan.
Oh.
4 Evan, 2 Andrew.
That's your boom.
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 Rudder head.
Cornelius.
Beauty. Absolute beauty there, Cornelius.
Cornelius nose.
Cornelius. Alright.
Gunnel.
No, that's your vein.
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 Boom vein.
Boom vein. It's vein. Vang. V-A-N-G.
Boom
Vein.
vein.
Like ang.
Bang.
Like bang with a V.
Bang.
Bang.
Dang.
Boom.
Nice. Dang.
Block.
Nice one, Andrew. Alright.
Got a block
Andrew's-
like that in my trap.
Andrew's a little behind, but
Oh,
not
I
done.
saw
Yeah,
that
I
one.
know.
I
You
know.
can kind of see through, so I'm
What's
not
the
gonna.
next one? Oh,
Rudder.
rudder.
Rudder. Evan by a hair.
Shackle.
That was really close.
I think.
Evans.
You know, I'm just
started.
gonna mix that one in again, and you guys are just gonna. Because that was a tie. That was a tie. Alright.
Gunnel.
No, that's your jib sheet.
Jib sheet. Ooh, Evan
Yeah,
is
chocolate
pulling
Gunnel
ahead.
eventually.
You're getting that chocolate.
Shackle.
Alright, Evan took the shackle in the redo, the rematch. Alright.
Gunnel.
No, main sheet. Why are you giving him the point?
Oh, I accidentally gave Andrew the point. Okay, next time he gets a point, I won't. That
If he does get
that
it.
was. Oh.
Oh.
Okay, let's keep this competition
Yeah.
nice, respectful, and sportsmanlike, please.
Like the sport of sailing.
That's
That's
the
your center board.
centerboard.
Nice. Almost gave Andrew a point. Alright. Next.
Cleats.
Cleats.
Cleats. Cleats. Next.
Jib. Halyard.
Yes, Andrew. Oh, right. I accidentally wrote the
no,
point,
that's
so
good.
now that point is justified. The jib halyard running along here.
Yeah, runs up there.
Runs, hoists, keeps the jib up.
All about that hoist. Rudder.
Rudder blade.
Blade.
No.
Blade. Careful attention to detail. It's important when you're saying
Yeah.
that you like know each part, because it's instead of saying, "Coach, my rudder's not working." It's a lot easier for everyone if you can say, "Coach,
My rudder head.
my rudder head is jammed up," or something like that. Being more concise, being able to say more is really important in sailing. So
Say more with less.
exactly.
Bow.
Prow.
Bow.
Wow.
Damn.
Woo. Alright.
Gunnels.
It's
Falls.
it's
That is
the
your
line
shroud.
that
Shroud.
yeah.
Oh,
Shroud.
White shroud.
White shroud. The office.
Tiller.
Nice one, Andrew.
Yeah, what's
Tiller.
up?
Alright.
Transom.
No.
Stern. Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
wait. You took a guess, so that one's for Evan.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice. Alright.
Gunnel.
Port.
Port.
Starboard.
Port.
Port. That's
Damn
port. That's port.
Such a bad sailor.
Don't worry, Andrew.
That's I'm
you know,
learning how to sail.
You know, everyone has their things where they need to improve. It's really important. You know, you can only get better.
Yeah.
Sure, you're good in other areas of sailing.
Yeah.
Evan has a lot of experience, so I think that's
Oh
where.
yeah.
Okay, let's just. But Evan has a lot of experience, so that's why he seems to be winning. All right, with that,
Starboard.
nice starboard. That's one for Evan. And
Gunnel.
yes,
Got my gunnel.
Andrew got his gunnel. Wow. And last one.
Oh.
Hull. That's Evan.
Evan's
Sweet.
favorite place to go.
Well, okay. Alright, well, that was a good lesson. You guys both demonstrated really good knowledge. You guys definitely learned the parts of the sailboat. So now, alright, Evan, come on, let's be sportsmanlike. Thank you. And so you guys both learned the parts of the sailboat, and now you can use them on the water when you're helping your teammates rig and
Very
all
nice.
that. So thank you. Evan won, so he will get the chocolate bar tomorrow
Yes.
morning. Sweet. That was a good lesson, guys.
Thank you,
It was a
Jake.
good game.
Jake.
Shake hands
The
for
Commodore.
sportsmanship. Woo!
Yeah.
Alright.